Welcome back to Old Charles. Today we are talking about the United States quarter dollar 1966 and its value in the coin market. If you have this coin in your pocket jar or old collection, you might be wondering if it is worth more than 25 cents. The 1966 quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series that started in 1932 to honor the first president of the United States, George Washington. The coin was designed by John Flanagan, and his design remained on the quarter for many decades. The 1966 quarter was produced during an important time in American coin history. In 1965, the United States removed silver from circulating dimes and quarters because of rising silver prices and coin shortages. Before 1965, quarters were made of 90% silver, but starting in 1965, they were struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition. That means the 1966 quarter is not a silver coin. It has a pure copper core with outer layers of copper-nickel. Because of this, most 1966 quarters found in circulation are only worth face value unless they are in exceptional condition. On the obverse of the 1966 quarter, you will see the portrait of George Washington facing left with the word Liberty above his head and the motto "In God We Trust" on the left side. The date 1966 appears at the bottom. On the reverse side, you will see a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings holding arrows and olive branches. Above the eagle it says United States of America and E pluribus unum, and below it the denomination quarter dollar. One very interesting thing about the 1966 quarter is that it does not have a mint mark. From 1965 to 1967, the United States Mint removed mint marks from coins in an attempt to discourage coin hoarding. So even though quarters were struck at different mint facilities like United States Mint locations in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, none of the 1966 quarters show a mint mark. This makes it impossible to tell from which mint a specific coin came. Now let us talk about mintage numbers. The 1966 quarter had a very high production, with over 800 million coins struck for circulation. Because of this large number, the coin is common and easy to find even today. In circulated condition, a 1966 quarter is generally worth only 25 cents. Even in lightly circulated condition, the value usually stays close to face value. However, condition is everything in coin collecting. If you have a 1966 quarter in uncirculated condition, meaning it has no wear and still shows full mint luster, it can be worth more. In mint state grades, such as MS-63 or MS-65, the value can range from a few dollars to maybe $15 or $20, depending on eye appeal and market demand. Coins with strong luster, clean surfaces, and minimal marks are more desirable to collectors. Another category to consider is special mint set coins. In 1966, the United States Mint produced special mint sets instead of traditional proof sets. These coins were not regular proofs, but they had a better finish than circulation coins. A 1966 special mint set quarter in high grade with deep cameo contrast can be worth significantly more than a regular strike. Some high-grade examples graded by professional services can sell for higher premiums, especially if they have exceptional quality. Error coins are another area where value can increase. If your 1966 quarter has a double die error, off-center strike, clip planchet, or other noticeable mint error, it could be worth much more than face value. Some dramatic errors can sell for $50, $100, or even more, depending on rarity and condition. Always check your coin carefully under good lighting and magnification. When determining the value of your 1966 quarter, you should consider condition, rarity, demand, and whether it is a special mint set example. It is also helpful to compare recent auction sales to see what collectors are currently paying. Remember that coin values can change over time depending on the market. In summary, the United States quarter dollar 1966 is a common clad coin with no silver content and no mint mark. Most examples in circulation are worth only face value. Uncirculated coins and special mint set pieces can carry modest premiums, and error coins can be much more valuable. If you have one, check its condition carefully, because sometimes even a common coin can become special in the right grade. Keep searching your change because you never know what hidden treasure might be waiting in your collection. The 1966 quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series that was first introduced in 1932 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design was created by John Flanagan and features Washington on the obverse, and an eagle on the reverse. This design became the standard for quarters for decades. By the mid-1960s, the United States was experiencing a silver shortage. Quarters before 1965 were made of 90% silver, but silver prices were rising rapidly, and people were hoarding coins. To address this, Congress passed the Coinage Act of 1965, which removed silver from dimes and quarters entirely. Starting in 1965 and continuing through 1970, quarters were made with a copper core and a copper-nickel outer layer. That means the 1966 quarter is made of this clad composition rather than silver. Another notable historical fact is the absence of mint marks. From 1965 through 1967, the U.S. Mint removed mint marks to discourage hoarding and speculative collecting. Coins were still produced at multiple mints, including United States Mint locations in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, but none of the 1966 quarters show a mint mark. The 1966 quarter was struck in enormous quantities. Over 800 million coins were minted to meet circulation needs during a period of economic growth and increased consumer spending. Because